sniper position up a hill, and you have no visual, there's no load in of him, your position is for what you believe to be obscured, but him looking down, he can see you down there. And it causes a lot of frustration because some people would deem that cheating. And those are one of those situations where I always kind of leave it like kind of with just a little bit of a open mind where it's like, okay, it might not be cheating, it just might be the game. It might just be that he has more visuals of the graphics rendered than I do. He might have more imagery rendered on his screen than I can possibly see compared to him.
Yeah, and it's funny that you actually bring that up. That's a note that I had jotted down before we started the episode. We've been talking about a lot of the advantages, whether it's tactics, strategies, of first person view. And one of the things I jotted down that can be definitely a downfall is, like you said, that positioning, where you in that first person view, you think you're behind a wall, you're behind cover, and you see a guy and you think, oh, he can't see me, I have to drop on this guy, and then he blasts you and you die. You watch the kill cam and you're standing out in the open, and you're like, what? Versus where in that situation, if you're in third person, you'd realize, oh shit, I'm standing out in the open. I need to move over a couple feet and get behind this wall. Whereas in first person, what you see is not what the person that's looking at you sees, because they could literally be over a couple feet where you think, oh, I'm in a good position, when really you're not. So it's kind of like what you had talked
Exactly.
about, where in those moments where you get killed or you get exploited and you're like, oh, is this guy cheating? Like, how did he see me? When it's really just you, it's you not realizing, because again of that tunnel vision of the first person view, that you don't realize. If you would probably turn, you would realize, oh shit, there's a 5 foot gap between me and that wall that I think I'm behind. I need to move over. So that's just something I wanted to touch on as you kind of talked about. It's just how important your positioning is in a first person shooter. And again,